Okay, we're live.
Hi everyone, I'm Sofia Talvik. I'm from Sweden. I am sending this to you all the way from the USA. We're in a small town called Surfside, Texas. We were on this long tour here when our tour abruptly ended because of the coronavirus. Just before South by Southwest, that was an anticlimax for sure. So we're gonna play some songs for you guys today, and I'm super happy that Bring It Home 2020 and Gaffa has invited me on short notice to play for you guys. And so we're gonna do a bunch of songs, and I hope that you will stay with us. All right, this first song is called If I Had a Man. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Sofia Talvik, and this next song that I'm about to play for you guys is a song on the same theme as the first one, you know, crappy boyfriends. And I put out a new album in September of last year. So this is a song from the new album, and it's a song about ex-boyfriends, and it's called I Liked You Better. It's been a while since I heard from you. Guess I could have called, but then so could have you. At least it settles that. Heard you met a nice girl and she's pretty too. Bet she knows her Bible says I'll pray for you. All you'd ever want. With me it's same old, I'm on the road again. Making money singing songs about my old boyfriends. So I guess this one will do. I liked you better when I but how can she be that if she's hanging out with you? With me it's same old, I'm on the road again, making money, singing songs about my old boyfriends. So I guess this one will do. I liked you better when I thought I loved you. Thought you were the bomb, but I learned the hard way that balloons can be loud if you pop them, and hey, that's how this bubble burst. With me it's same old, I'm on the road again, making money, singing songs about my old boyfriends. So I guess this one will do. I liked you better when I thought I loved you. The unlikely event that I'd see you again. Please don't stop to chat, 'cause I'm not your friend. Just remember what I said. With me it's same old, I'm on the road again, making money, singing songs about my old boyfriends. So I guess this one will do. I liked you better when I thought I loved you. Yeah, I guess this one will do. I liked you better when I thought I loved you. Woo! All right, I need to move my little stomp board a little bit. Okay, you guys, if you hear a little kick drum and little bells, that's just my feet stomping away. All right. Ooh, so here in Texas it's really, really warm. I'm sweating away. I don't know about you guys, where you are. You can tell me in the comments, I guess. And let's see. Jonas is behind the controls doing all the little effects that you hear. He just got his beer. The Testicle Festival? No, it's the wrong.
Testicle Festival.
Testicle Festival. It's empty though.
Yeah, well,
You should-
I get a new one soon.
As is our Corona.
Yeah, as is our funds.
Oh my gosh, the funds are also empty. So you guys, there are links for PayPal and stuff like that. If you feel so inclined, please donate all your money. And let's see, let's do Big Sky Country. This is the title track from my 6th album, and you can find all my albums on music.sofiatalvik.com. And yeah. I seen the Blue Ridge Mountains rise tall. I heard the San Francisco sea lions call. I left my heart in a dirty old bar in Laramie, Wyoming. I slept in my car. And there were days when I thought this is it. I couldn't go forward yet, I couldn't quit. I wrote this song with my love behind the wheel, but no matter how I sing it, it won't tell you how I feel. From the red fields of Texas with their oil below, to the big sky country of Idaho, I travel the highways when memories roam of greatness and dreams, but now I'm going home. I felt the California pray for people that you don't see.
You ghosts.
You are all ghosts. All right, so I was thinking I'd do a Swedish song, and I had this little cheat sheet because it's a pretty new song, but I misplaced the cheat sheet. But it's such a new song that no one's heard it yet. So if I sing the wrong words, hopefully you guys won't notice anyway. So I have a new band with a German cello player. His name is David. And we are putting out our debut album in like a month or two. And it's all songs in Swedish and just cello and voice. And we are called Hansan, which is like the Hanseatic trade union between Sweden and Germany. We thought that was funny. So if you want to check us out, you can go to hansanmusic.com. And that's not Hanson, that's not like mbop. It's it's Hansan. Hansan, or you can find us on Facebook too. So this is one of our songs, and unfortunately David is not with me here with this cello, so I'll just have to sing it all by myself a cappella. But it is a song about love. It's a song that the bride would sing maybe for the groom at the wedding, and it is called the bride's song, but of course in Swedish, brudvisa. Dimman lättar över rosarna, vittnar om ett sagoland som vi har lämnat bakom oss. Daggen faller tung på stigarna, reser gräset upp som vi har trampat ner på ängarna. Och som dagen börjar ny med varje soluppgång, står jag nu för dig och allt som väntar oss. Och för varje timme vill jag vara din, tills livet slukar oss och ingenting finns kvar. Solen målar alltid guld för oss, vardagen blir ett magiskt land som vi kan leva trygga i. När natten faller finns jag här för dig. I livets mörka vatten är jag fyren som ska leda dig. Och som dagen börjar ny med varje soluppgång, står jag nu för dig och allt som väntar oss. Och för varje timme vill jag vara din, tills livet slukar oss och ingenting finns kvar. Dimman lättar över rosarna. All right, and we have already 2 songs out. A bit more poppy and jazzy than this one. This was probably the most traditional that we have. But go to our website and check it out. We have 2 songs out. You can get them on Spotify as well, of course. And so I'm going to continue with some of my songs. And I'm going to do a song from my new album. And a lot of the songs from my new album are songs about home in one way or another, which is funny because I'm so far away from home and I don't even know if my plane is gonna still be on schedule next week. I was looking today and I couldn't see it, so yikes. But I grew up on the west coast of Sweden on a small island called Orust. And so a lot of my songs about home are also songs about the ocean. And this is one of those songs, and it's called Siren Song. you stand on your own in this gray water, in this place you call home? Will these words be enough? Can they take you along? Will these strings be your guide to teach you right from wrong? What would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Oh, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Oh, with your heart rushing, your pulse beating in your ear, like waves crashing, adrenaline and fear, and they take you along. They take you out from shore, and the siren's song is stronger than before. What would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Oh, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Oh, and it's all so clear. These questions in your mind, will it be enough? Can you leave it all behind? Say you could, say you would. What will it leave you if you do what you do? What will it lead to? Oh no. What would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Oh, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Oh, what would you say? 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 Oh, what would you say? What would you say? What would you say? Oh. Okay. The weirdest thing is when you end a song and there is no one clapping. Oh, thank you, Jonas.
I hope people at home are clapping.
I hope you're clapping at home, and I also hope that you guys are safe and healthy and are keeping safe and healthy. And so thanks again to Bring It Home 2020 and Gaffa for inviting me to play. I'm gonna play a little love song that I wrote for my husband Jonas, who's hiding behind the controls.
Thank you.
And it's a song about our life together. We do a lot of touring. We tour around in the US about 5-6 months every year. We have a little tiny RV that we keep here that we call Little Chief, and Little Chief is from 1989, so he always breaks down at least once every tour. And this tour got cut short, so he didn't have time to break down. Actually,
Time to fix up.
well, did you fix him up very much though? Yeah, well, we did some interior work and stuff, but no stuff with the engine this time. But so a couple of tours back, Little Chief broke down, and it was almost like the same day, like the 2 days before our anniversary. So I wrote this song as a little gift for Jonas about our life together and touring, and it's called California Snow. You're my ball and chain, crafted featherweight, lift me to the sky, never weigh me down. 16 years ago is when I knew, even driving through the California snow. in your arms, never let me go. Woo! All right. How are we doing on time? How many songs can I play? Where are we? How much is it?
Keep playing.
I keep playing. All right. Let's do another song from the new album, and this one is a song that I wrote also when I was on the road here in the US, and I was up in Yellowstone National Park, and there was a lot of forest fires at the time, so there was a lot of smoke in the air, and when the moon rose in the early evening, it was bright red, and so that inspired me to write this song, and it's called Blood Moon. If you're just tuning in, I'm Sofia Talvik. I'm from Sweden. The reason I'm speaking English here today is that I heard that we have viewers that are not from Sweden also. So,
And we're stuck in the US.
and we are broadcasting from Texas for you guys. So it's only morning here, but you guys, I hope you're having a good weekend despite the corona quarantine and everything. So this is a brand new song, and it's a song that I just wrote a few months ago. So this song is not on an album yet, but if you do want to get my other songs, you can find them on my website, music.sofiatalvik.com. And we're doing a bunch of these sort of little online concerts right now, as everyone is, of course. So if you want to see more of my concerts, I have a Facebook group called Sofia Talvik Quarantine Concerts, and you can also just follow me on my Facebook, Sofia Talvik, Sofia Talvik Music. And we have been doing this for a couple of weeks now, and once a week we're also doing a dinner and song where you can hang out with us, like a virtual hangout for an hour or two, making dinner and playing songs and drinking drinks and all this stuff. So this is a brand new song, and it's called Desert Nights. me tell you, it's anything but cold here. I'm just sweating away, gliding around on the strings as you can hear.
Det är 28 grader.
Ooh, I think it's more like 120 degrees in here. All right, how many minutes do we have left so I can plan for how many songs?
10-ish.
10-ish? All right, so we're gonna do 2 more songs, I guess. Whew. I need like a big fan, like Carola in the Fångad av en stormvind. It's too warm in here.
What do we do?
I was gonna do the new song. I have a new song that I wrote about the pandemic. Of course, everyone wrote a song about the pandemic, but
You wrote the best one.
of course I did. And it's also a free download on my website, music.sofiatalvik.com, if you want to get it.
was featured in the American Songwriter.
It's been featured in many magazines here in the US. American Songwriter magazine, which is a huge deal, and the Counterline magazine, and some other ones as well, and also on radio, of course. And it's not on Spotify, but you can get it as a download on my website. And it's also a free download if you don't want to pay anything. But if you do want to support me, you can put whatever amount in there for the song. And I wrote this song just before one of the last shows that I did up in on this tour up in the northern part of Texas, in a small little town that's just sort of northeast of Dallas, and it's called Winsboro. And I was playing there at this beautiful little theater, and I got there early in the day, and so it was just a really, really pretty little town with turn of the century, like old big villas, and the trees were just blooming, and it was just so beautiful. And I was it was weird because it was just when this whole sort of pandemic started, and everyone started thinking about how bad it really was. And so every time you went online and you looked at your phone or whatever, it was all these headlines screaming at you, and it was hard to get that reality together with what I was seeing with my eyes in this little beautiful town of Winsboro. So this song is called Meanwhile in Winsboro. Will you starve? Keep from going very far? Will you brace for the end of the world? Have you forgot all the luxury that you've got as you brace for the end of the world? Meanwhile in Winsboro, apple blossoms bloom. Spring is coming soon. Spring is coming soon. Meanwhile in Winsboro, it doesn't seem so bad. I think of all I had. I think of all I had. If this really is the end, how will you spend it, my friend? Hold up in your house till you're alone in the world. All the food you could eat till this virus is beat. Hold up in your house till you're alone in the world. Meanwhile in Winsboro, apple blossoms bloom. Spring is coming soon. Spring is coming soon. doesn't seem so bad. I think of all I had. I think of all I had. A million miles away from the ones I'm keeping safe. I hope that he's okay at the end of the world. The world looks just like yesterday, and yet not in every way. Will the songs all be the same at the end of the world? Meanwhile, the winds blow, apple blossoms bloom. Spring is coming soon. Spring is coming soon. Meanwhile, the winds blow. It doesn't seem so bad. I think of all I had. I think of all I had. Meanwhile, the winds blow. You would never think we were at the brink. We're at the brink. Meanwhile, the winds blow. We can still pretend this is not the end, not the end of the world.
Woohoo!
All right, you guys, if you go to my website, you can get this song as a free download.
And thank you to MTA Production.
Thank you so much for inviting us to play. We have one more song for you guys today, and if you want to check out some more of these concerts that I'm doing, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. And just search for my name, Sofia Talvik, and you'll find it. And yeah, let's see. This is another new song, and this is a song that I wrote a while back. And last year I was on this tour here in the US, and I was traveling through southern Utah, and I came to this valley where they had this really amazing petroglyphs. And for you who don't know what a petroglyph is, it's like a cliff painting, like a painting on the cliffs made by the Indian tribes. And these paintings can be very, very old, like over 10,000 years old. And these paintings were made by the Hopi Indians, and they had this little plaque that was telling the story about this tribe who used to live in this valley, and how they lived there and for hundreds of years, and then they all of a sudden disappeared, and no one knows where they went. And of course, like the archaeologists and people who study this, they think that maybe it was a war, or maybe it was a virus, or maybe they were assimilated by other tribes. But the Hopis themselves, they don't go along with all these explanations. They say that this tribe actually went to the center of the universe, which is sort of like their nirvana, as I understand it. And so that's where they were meant to go all along. And this is getting to be a long story, but it's worth it, you guys. And so also, being on tour in the US, I also get to go to a lot of Walmarts. And a thing that strikes me when I'm there that's not available, like you never see in Europe, is that when you exit the store, they have all these pictures of children and young adults that have gone missing or been kidnapped and stuff like that. And I was I'm fascinated by this because it's so sad, and it's there, and I think a lot of people just walk past those pictures and never really see them. And I was thinking about how nice it would be if they also didn't get kidnapped or whatever, if they also actually just went to the center of the universe. So this song is about a happier ending, I guess, and it's called Center of the Universe. all that we have left, the smiling faces in the Walmart where we shop. Where did they go? To the center of the universe, where the legends promised them a home. Were they chosen by a higher power to ascend to someplace better than right here? We can only hope, and we can only hope. She was 7, now she would be 25, and I bet she wouldn't wear those earrings now. Who would notice if they took her picture down? There's still a void that no one else can fill. Where did she go? To the center of the universe, where the legends promised her a home. Was she chosen by a higher power to ascend to someplace better than right here? We can only hope, and we can only hope. He was 15 when he ran away from home. If you check it out, that's what the records say. His mom is certain that at least he would have called. She stops to watch his picture every day. Where did he go? To the center of the universe, where the legends promised him a home. Was he chosen by a higher power to ascend to someplace better than right here? We can only hope, we can only hope. We see those faces as we roll the groceries out, but we don't notice the hope that's clinging there. Those are our children, they are all that we have left, the love and longing, the aching and despair. Where did they go? To the center of the universe, where the legends promised them a home. Were they chosen by a higher power to ascend to someplace better than right here? Where did they go? To the center of the universe, where the legends promised them a home. And if we look to the center of the universe, will we find our sons and daughters there? We can only hope, 'cause the alternative is way too hard to bear. Let's hope we find our sons and daughters there. Thank you all so much for listening. I'm Sofia Talvik. I hope to see you on my next online concert. Thank you so much for listening, and goodbye.